Hopefully you can see everything okay and hear everything okay. Feels really fucking weird to do this since I haven't done it in so long. I'm so sorry for that. I really am. Things have just been a bit overwhelming the last few months. Anyway, whatever. We're not going to talk about all that now. I do want to give a slight disclaimer at the start of this video. I do have a bit of a head cold that has literally come on out of nowhere. I started to feel a little last night. Full-blown head cold. So I don't feel so hot. Probably don't look so hot. I tried to, but you know, I did all that I could do, okay? I'm back with another movie commentary. I got requested to do this one back when I actually did the trailer reaction for this movie sometime last year. I did a trailer reaction for this movie, Elvis by Baz Luhrmann. And I had a bunch of people ask me to do a movie commentary once it came out. I did see this movie once in the theater. So I don't really remember. I mean, I remember like there are like key things that kind of stick in my head from this movie. But I only saw it the one time, so I don't have a super knowledgeable memory of how this movie exactly plays out again. It's been a while since I saw it, so it's kind of gonna be like watching it all over again, to be honest, for the first time, because it was like a fever dream, man. And I think that was kind of the intended purpose. We're gonna watch Elvis tonight. Yeah, that's all I gotta say. Hope you like it! Very cool opening. Elvis loved the bling. That's true. I don't know, that seems like some karma to me. I know I'm probably supposed to feel bad for him, but I find it really hard to do so.
I am the legendary Colonel Tom Parker. Without me, there would be no Elvis Presley. And yet,
Tom Parker was a liar, a cheat, a con man. A shocking new book accuses Colonel Tom Parker of massive fraud and mismanagement.
Right?
Parker received... Well, this fella's on the hayride tonight, after me in the newcomer spot.
Shreveport? No, they're not putting a colored boy on the hayride.
That's the thing. He's white.
He's white.
What?
Elvis grew up in black neighborhoods and black churches. That's where that sound came from. But he's
What? Was music.
That's fucking Gary Clark Jr. Oh, here it is. I like the flashing back and forth to these two things. I'm not a very religious person in the way of like, you know, church and God and all that. I'm not, I mean, I grew up in a Southern Baptist church, but I've never really been all that religious just because of my own personal things, you know, and never really feeling like a connection to anything. But I like that it's kind of going back and forth between this and music, because I think both things for Elvis were what were religion to him, and were the things he believed in most was God and music, and he understood the power of both of them. I relate in the way of the music thing. Like, music to me, I've always been able to feel something from it that I've never been able to feel from anything on this earth of any kind or beyond it, you know, like it's the one thing that can like touch parts of me that nothing else ever has been able to. So I mean, I really like the kind of back and forth of these things, because that's how, you know, that's how I feel about it. It's like this, like, it's like a religious experience for me listening to music. And so you know, I think Elvis felt the same way, and I think that's, you know, I like that it shows these two different parts of it, and kind of just the way that they're going about it, I think is really, really, really fucking neat.
Elvis, how are you this evening? Just fine. How you sleeping?
Greasy hair, girly makeup. I cannot overstate how strange you looked.
Get a haircut, Barry.
His hair looks just fine.
In that moment, in a flash of lightning, I watched that skinny boy in the pink suit transform.
Tell him what's
into
what.
A superhero.
Well, you ain't going to college.
There it is. Hell yeah!
Lord, don't let him hurt my baby.
Hurt him. Looks like they want to.
You're right, Vernon.
See Big Mama Thornton laying down her newest hit.
Mama Thornton.
You ain't nothing but a hound dog.
Damn, man. Lady can fucking sing.
Truck driver from Memphis,
And I mean
Tennessee,
sing.
liked to hang out on
Not
beaches.
sing. There's a
I
difference between singing and singing. She's fucking singing. He was a wonderful person. I don't know why everybody tries to act like he's not. He really was. Like, there's some great videos on YouTube I'm gonna recommend you to watch if you haven't seen them before. They're called Elvis and the Black Community. Read any of the interviews that Elvis did where he talked about it. He always gave credit and was always very supportive of the Black community. He had nothing but love for him. So I don't know where all that comes from. I think there's just over the years things get kind of spun and turned into a different thing. But I've never once had the opinion that Elvis was not a good person, because he was. He was very taken advantage of, though, and very, you know, he went through a lot, alright? Just what I'm trying to say. I'm not just saying that, you know. I didn't say it at the start of the video. I talked about it briefly in my trailer reaction. I am related to the Presley family. It's a distant relation when it comes to me, just because I'm so many generations down now. But on my mother's side of the family, we're Presleys. My great-grandmother was a Presley, so... and it is indeed those Presleys. But I'm not in like close quarters, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to dinner, you know, with Priscilla or nobody. It's nothing like that, but there's a relation there. And I'm not just saying all this just because of that reason. I truly believe that and feel this way, that he was a good person. But yeah, you should check those videos out. Elvis and the Black Community, I think.
In his eyes. No, I
BB
didn't take
King.
my boy away from nothing. He was running from the day he was born. I just opened the door to our destiny.
So without
I don't think he was running.
Your daddy and me, you
I
quit
think
your
he
job
just
to go traveling
wanted
all
to
the
have
way to
make a
Florida
better
with this
life for
Colonel
his
fellow that we have never
parents,
met.
his family.
Mama, it's only 4 days.
I trust your own goddamn cleverness. Elvis, you've upset your mama.
No shit. You think we all couldn't tell? She just stated the obvious in a really annoying way. It's like, yeah, bitch, I fucking... Did you see the look on his face? He was like...
Maybe I'll buy you one of them pink Cadillacs like you saw back.
No, she's just blissfully happy right now.
I don't need no beyond us, but I know that whatever it is, it's something that can come between us.
Oh,
I mean, she's right.
nothing. It's gonna come between us.
Wanna bet?
Yeah. Wanna bet? You're fucking bitch ass.
Why don't you try one of these?
Ugh.
You're great, Colonel. You are the best person I could ever hope to work with.
No, he's not.
Well, this is something I had never said to nobody before. I believe I can be great too.
Oh,
He was fucking young, he was naive, he trusted people that he probably definitely should have never trusted for any reason whatsoever.
Sir, I'm
But
a
because
father.
they were nice and they painted a pretty picture for him, he fucking believed it because he just wanted to see the good in people and didn't want to think they were con men.
And I was thinking Vernon Presley, business manager.
But he's not a business manager.
Daddy.
And he has no experience being a business manager. And take full advantage of these people is what
Uncle,
he's
I would do
doing.
anything to make
Like-
sure my mama and daddy never have to live in no poverty ever again. Mama, it's gonna turn out so good.
Presley, are you ready to fly?
Yes, sir.
More like, are you ready for me to take advantage of you and bleed you dry? And he said yes.
Losing her second son. While he was in basic training, she worried and drank. Worried and drank. If you don't do that, all that your mama has sacrificed for you will be for nothing.
No matter what happens.
What a
stay with me for
manipulative
seconds,
piece of...
okay?
It's sickening. It makes me fucking sick.
I did not consider the most dangerous thing of all. Love.
Priscilla.
But you didn't want to see him in movies where he didn't sing.
I'm sure a lot of people wanted to see him in movies where he didn't sing.
Thanks to
68 comeback special, man. It's one of the greatest things ever fucking made, filmed. All of it.
before we have to make things.
Uncomfortable.
Oh,
Before the
jeez.
army, we found no record of you at all. No passport, no residency. You were never a colonel, never a Tom. You weren't even a Parker. Why did you flee Holland? Andreas Van Kalk.
I don't know why.
He's a
you
con
said
man.
to take care of me.
As soon as he got Elvis into Vegas, he never fucking let him out again.
Lord have mercy.
In those countries, they're 100 times
And
more
he's
dangerous.
still here.
I'm the only one who takes about
He has always
more
shoved
than
microphones in his
currency.
mouth. Listen, he did it enough times that there's a compilation of that shit.
It's interesting going overseas.
Yeah, 4 years.
But I still kept my promise. I brought the world to him. I invented the world's first ever satellite concert.
Oh, you invented it.
In one night.
You did that? Did you invent that, Colonel? You invented that?
He turned to dim pills.
Sugar, will you do something for me? Will you give my baby girl a big hug for me, okay?
The night on the road, calling home to your loved ones.
See, this is when it all just started to fucking...
How you doing?
I'm leaving you, and I'm taking Lisa with me.
Priscilla, is this about what happens on the road?
About the what?
Is this about what happens on the road?
The girls. You think I give a shit about the girls that you sneak in through the side door? No, I couldn't care less about whoever it is you sneak through the side door. It's about this, Elvis, and this.
Hey, whoa.
And these goddamn pills those bleaches and has-beens feed down your
God
throat
damn it.
like you're strung out.
Son, goddamn, I'm in the best shape of my life.
Best shape of your life. The only time you're happy is when you're on that stage, and in between that, you're a ghost.
Priscilla, I give you everything you could want.
What I want is a husband. I am your wife. I am your wife. And Lisa is your daughter. She needs a father.
I am her father.
Do you remember the last time that we laughed together? Do you remember the last time that the three of us sat down and had dinner together?
You still love me?
This reminds me a lot of that scene in Walk the Line when June leaves Johnny. She flushed all of his pills down the toilet. These all kind of end the same way, you know?
International tour because he can't leave the country. He's got no citizenship, no official identity.
What are you
Right.
talking about, Jay?
Oh, God.
Colonel's a smart man. There's got to be another reason.
Come on, man.
I will stay here at home, and I will work, and I will worry.
I mean, why the colonel kept turning him down? I have no idea. Get out of the way!
Now, you listen to me. The only thing that matters is that that man gets up on that stage tonight.
If he was my son, I'd put him in a hospital.
And of course, this is a Presley Enterprises decision. Vernon?
The Presley Enterprises? It's his father.
What can you do for him, Dr. Nick?
Oh my God.
I'm going to call the FBI and tell them that he has abducted me. That he has locked me in this golden cage and keep me here forever. With you, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm caught in the trap. I can't get out. Cause Colonel's got some big debts, baby.
Excuse me.
Busted.
Fuck this asshole.
Mr. Sherman, what the devil is happening here?
Exactly.
That's what he wants to know.
Ain't no one gonna stop me, man. Oh, security. Security. Bam, man, making the man. Security, security, security. 800 shows. You don't have a goddamn passport, you son of a bitch. And you are fired. You are fired. You're fired!
It's like music to my ears.
You're fired.
Yeah, get fucking lost.
What is this?
Well, that's what we owe the colonel.
Son of a bitch. Speaking of.
You blood-sucking old vampire. You bled me dry and you still want more?
I'm not an uncaring man, Mr. Presley.
Don't you Mr. Presley me, you toad.
If you are so determined to get out of our contract,
You goddamn right I want out.
well, I will personally loan you the money that you owe to Jamboree Attraction.
Yeah, you still have your claws on me. You still have me working here like a goddamn slave in a salt mine. You phony, no good piece of trash. I'm gonna shoot you in your fat goddamn face. Who are you?
I'm gonna be 40 soon, Silver.
40. And nobody's gonna remember me. I never did anything lasting.
You know what's really sad is
I never made the classic film that I could be proud of.
that he probably died thinking that. Believing that.
You're dreaming to it, baby.
I'm all out of dreams.
Promise me.
When he gets tired and just spreads his wings, sleeps on the wind. If it ever does land, you but one time, my son dies.
Good evening. Elvis Presley died today. He was 42. Apparently it was a heart attack. He was found at his home in Memphis.
President Carter has just made a statement. Elvis Presley's death deprives our country of a part of itself. He was unique and irreplaceable.
Mourners have gathered outside the gates of Graceland.
Using the styles of white country and black rhythm and blues permanently changed the face of American popular culture. The outpouring of grief can be seen everywhere. It was a symbol to people the world over. Vitality, rebelliousness.
What's killed my boy? Them doctors say it was his heart. Others, the pills. Some say it was me. No, I'll tell you what killed him. It was love. His love for you. You know, a few weeks before he died, I saw him sing for the very last time. He could barely stand up.
Unchained Melody. An album called Unchained Melody.
I don't really have anything to say. I'm just sad. And you know, okay, obviously I do have something to say. I'm sad because it didn't have to go that way. Like, none of it had to go that way. And it did. And he deserved better than that. And so did Priscilla and Lisa and his parents. Like, everybody just, except for the Colonel, deserved better than that. And it's just sad because you know that if different choices would have been made, like, he probably would have lived a long time. You know, if he would have gotten off the pills and if he would have, you know, if he wouldn't have been worked to death and, you know, all these things, like, he probably would have lived a long time. It's just sad, you know, and the fact that he died kind of, I'm sure he died believing that nobody was going to care about him anymore after he did. that's not true, obviously. But what matters is that he believed that, you know? And you just see all these years later, all these people that still love these people, still play their music, still, you know, buy t-shirts with their face on them, and, you know, records of their old albums and songs. And yeah, that's all I've got to say. I'm gonna go. And it's not a movie commentary of mine unless I cry, okay? That's just how these things always go, and this is usually how they end, is with me crying, and which, you know, this is just what we do here, okay? Anyway, I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you have any recommendations that you'd like to make, requests for any other movies you'd like me to see that I haven't already done here on the channel, let me know in the comments, and I hope that you all have a wonderful, wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening, and until next time, I'll see you later. Bye.